are going live on YouTube. I'm kind of digging this YouTube thing. I have had 100 different projects here because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But we are going to work on a thrifted tray that I bought at, I think, Salvation Army. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't remember where we got it, but that's okay. I hope I got this shared over into Facebook. I don't know if I did or not, and I don't know if I can do it now. Let's see. Well, let me see. I can. See if I did it or not. Are y'all there? Hello, Miss Susan. I don't know if I got it shared over to Facebook or not, and I think I made it public this time, and I think I got it where the comments will come up. So I think I'm finally getting the hang of this after, you know, twice. It took me a minute. Hello, Miss Jean Ann. Hey, Kathy. Oh, I'm excited to come over here. I was going to come this morning. Hello, Lois. Hey, Julie. I was going to come this morning, but y'all, I got lazy and after Bible study and didn't do a thing for a while. And then I finally got up and took a shower. I had a call with one of my mentor girls, and it kind of motivated me. So we're here now. Now I can't keep the they don't stay up. They like come and they disappear. So I don't know what that's about. They just like, they're there and then they go away. But anywho, I got this tray and its baby brother, baby sister, whatever, at a thrift store. And I don't remember which, oh wait, I can tell you. No, I can't. I don't know. It was a thrift store. You've been lazy all day and you're crafting. I know. Kathy, I've been the same way in like just a crafting rut. I agree. It's a definite rut. I've got so many things that I want to do and just not enough time to do them in. You know how that goes. And I don't know. I don't like that the comments disappear on me. I can't see them. It says all messages are visible. So y'all, if y'all don't mind to spread me out there, sprinkle me out there. I have to have 4,000 hours on YouTube before I can monetize. And y'all, I think I'm right at 100. I got a long, long ways to go. So you're going to see me on here more often. I mean, you'll still see me on Facebook. I'll still be there too. But we got to get me out here on the YouTube. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. This is plaster new surface. So you're at least supposed to have to put one coat of this on. So we're going to see. Oh, it needs to be stirred up. Let me get a craft stick here and stir it up. What y'all been doing today? Are y'all being quiet, or am I just not seeing the comments? Did I lose them? Is there a trick to this? Is there a trick to this? I don't know. Okay, let me stir this up. Thank you for sprinkling. I have a lot on my plate, Miss Susan. I've got a lot I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to stay motivated, and Tracy helps me to stay motivated. Scrappy's Rustics, y'all, if you're not following her, she got monetized this week on YouTube, so that's amazing and so proud of her. But she works her tail off. I just wish I had half of her motivation, because I just don't. Okay, this is going to take more than one coat because that's an awfully bright little apple. But we're going to try to figure out how to share. Sister Lois, I'm not very good at the YouTube yet. But I think if you like click off the chats, a button comes up that says like share and like. And you can, or it might even just be an arrow. It may not say share. It may just have an arrow that you just hit it that way. You've been drinking coffee and watching crafting lives, trying to get motivated. You know, Kathy, I was watching some, I was catching some of Miss Angie's. She's having an event today, and I was catching some of hers. And then there's another, Yvonne, I think, is hosting an event. I think it was Yvonne, the Crafting Grammy. I think it's Yvonne. I caught some of my mentor girls in some of those events, and I've been watching them, trying to share them out and all the good things. All the good things. These little trays are not the easiest thing in the world to paint. I don't feel like. I don't know if there's a trick to it, and I'm just not good at that trick or what. But we are going to paint this. I only need it to just be covered where I can. You can share it to Facebook. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If there's, I don't know all the options to share. I just always share it to Facebook. That's just what I do. That's what I do. Like I said, I'm not YouTube savvy yet. I know how to watch a video, and I know how to like a video. trust me, I've watched several videos on YouTube lately learning how to do my CNC machine. So, but thank goodness they're there. If this isn't perfect on the inside, I'm not worried about it because we are going to put this scrapbook paper in there. It's this. I got this from Ninny's Napkins. I do have an affiliate with them, and it's on my link tree in my Facebook page. I haven't figured out how to do all the links and such over here yet, but it's ninnysnapkins.com. But like I said, my link is in my link tree on Facebook. Hello, Miss Lynn. So there's that. Terry and I went to the store a while ago. I don't think I cleaned this, y'all. I'm seeing some dust. Either that or I got dust on it from having sawdust on me. Been out in the garage for the past few days. Now the edges and such, I'm going to have to paint a second coat on, because it doesn't look like it's going to paint it once. But I'll do this new surface, and then we can paint over it with regular chalk paint. It should work just fine. Unless we want to put a color on it. But I don't think I do. I think I want to just do it white. Oh, I did. I missed that. I missed that. I don't know why the comments don't stay up. That's strange. There must be another setting that I'm missing. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out one step at a time, right? Today I got it public, though. I did remember to set me to public instead of private. So that's a win. And I figured out how to make the comments show up, so that's another win. I'll take all the wins we can get. Figured it out. Hello, Miss Julie. You're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad y'all are here. It is so windy here. I was getting out of my car. Like I said, Terry and I went to the store a while ago to get dog food, and we ended up spending $100, you know, because we were hungry when we went, and we got all kinds of snack foods and drinks, and I had to get milk. I got LJ some Kool-Aid jammers. I got, y'all, a 12-pack of Sprite is almost $8. I am still just, I'm going to have to just start drinking water. I'd say it's free, but I pay a water bill, so that means it's not free. But it's cheaper than soda. Cheaper than soda. Anybody agree with that? I'm sure you'll all agree with that. We have had bad wind too. Oh, I'm sure. Hey, Patsy, I was shutting the door to my car, and it just, the wind caught it because it was blowing that direction, and it just caught it and slammed my door. I told Terry, I said, if that would have slammed much harder, I'm pretty sure it would have broke the glass out of my window. Or it would have broken my window. It was bad. Okay, I know I haven't got it all painted, y'all. I know I missed, but I'm just going to dry it real quick. All Pepsi and Coke, 10 for 12. Ours wasn't on sale 10 for 12. I went to Dollar Tree and I went to Family Dollar. Dr. Pepper products were on sale, but not Coke products. But we are going to use also this little bunny rabbit stamp. It's from IOD. It comes in, I don't know the name of it because I took it out of the package and I don't know what I did with the packaging. I've lost it. So I don't know where. I know, isn't it crazy, Lois, how expensive soda is? No wonder they have to charge you $2 and $3 when you go to a restaurant to get a soda. I went to our local convenience store and got a 32 ounce for like, I think they're $1.49. So that's a little better, but good grief. But I like their ice too. I saw the price of soda a while ago and was so shocked. Lynn, I try to limit myself to one a day. Now here lately, being honest, transparent with y'all like I always am. Here in the last probably week since Terry's been home, I've drank more of it. I've had probably 2 or 3 a day. I mean, not an ungodly amount, but still more than I normally do. I try to keep my soda intake down, and I was doing real good at drinking the lemon water and the cranberry water, and if you're in my Bible study, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I think that cranberry water is what made my stomach hurt, because once I quit drinking it, it quit hurting. And she said that it would make you feel bad because it's getting rid of toxins out of your system. But boy howdy, I don't need any more tummy issues. I got enough of those on my own, so I don't need that. I drink tea more than soda. Kathy, I know, and my daughter, you know, my daughter has fixing to have baby number 6. So right now there's 5 babies and 2 adults, or 5 kids and 2 adults. And they spend quite a bit of money. They go to the grocery store every week. Her husband goes every Sunday, so that the kids have lunch, because they all take their lunch, because the price of even school lunch up there is expensive. They don't get free lunches. Like here in Oklahoma or in Muskogee, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but our kids get free lunches. You only drink it if you go to McDonald's. You have to have a McDonald's pop. For some reason, McDonald's has good pop. They have good tea too. I had to quit drinking tea. I couldn't. The last time I had a tea was when Terry and I went to Dallas, and the only reason I got a tea was because the food vendor truck that we went to did not have Sprite. So I got a tea when we were there. But that's the last time and before that, I don't even remember the last time I had a tea. And y'all know I used to drink sweet tea all the time. All the time. I don't know why I get so many drips when I do these handles. I'm going to have to go in there and clean that up. I got drip after drip after drip in there. I can see it. Guess I got too much on my brush. Just have to dry it good again. Ah! Here, I stuck the wet side down on the paper. It's all right. We got to paint the whole thing up, so it don't matter. We got to put another coat on it. I know it's not fun watching this part of the project, but you got to do the ugly stuff, the unfun part to get to the fun part. I really like those little checks that they did on top, and I may try to do black and white checks myself. I may not paint over that much more and use that as my pattern. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. My mama's doing okay. You just figured out how to comment, Miss Judy. I know, this is a completely different platform, but once you get used to it, I think it's going to be pretty easy. I don't think it's going to be any harder than Facebook. We just have to get used to the different platforms. I'm still going to be on Facebook. Don't worry about, as long as they'll keep me there, you know. I get in trouble all the time, so we'll see. They may ban me or let somebody get my page. Oh, I would be devastated if that happened. I would be devastated. I've got my charger in here just in case my battery goes low. I had 50%. I've been FaceTiming today. FaceTime my daughters. FaceTime Connie. Exactly, Kathy. It is. It is. I just, a lot of people don't like change. I've had people already say, please don't leave Facebook because I don't do YouTube. You can comment today, really good. Buy 2, get 2 free. There we go. Swipe that way. That's how they come up. See, ours go back and forth, Julie, between Coke and Dr. Pepper. Used to, Coke and Dr. Pepper, was it Coke and Dr. Pepper were the same? Like the same company owned them, I think, or they were ran by, I don't know. I just know that used to, if they had Dr. Pepper, they had Coke. I think that's how it went. Maybe it was Pepsi. I don't remember now. But it's all different. Everything's different. Can we just go back to the good old days? Your kids get free lunch in Florida? Yeah. They were going to make them pay for lunch again starting this year. Because like when I was in school and when my kids were in school, they had to pay for lunch. But they were fairly cheap. It wasn't too expensive. And now everything's expensive. So I just give up. Like I said, Terry and I went to the store a while ago, and before we knew it, we had spent $100, which 20-something of it was on dog food because we had to get our doggies food. They were out. And we didn't want to go to Walmart, and we couldn't wait on a grocery delivery because, they want to eat too. They're our fur babies. We can't neglect them. And my babies are spoiled, so, they're not spoiled to the point to where they get, like, Bill Jack food or anything expensive. We just give them pedigree. But we went to Dollar General first, and they didn't have any big bags of dog food. But our Dollar General that's by my house isn't really the greatest one. Eufaula has a store that runs Coke products every other week on sale. They were 2 12-packs for $12. Yeah, so most of the time I can get 3 12-packs of Sprite for 13, I think it is. It's either 12 or 13. You can get Sprite or Coke, which I don't drink Coke. I could have got 7-Up. 7-Up and Dr. Pepper were on sale. Yeah, dog food's even gone up. Susan, and I probably ought to feed my dog something better than pedigree, but that's just what they've always eaten. I mean, we've had Mitzi for, see, Terry and I have been together for 13, almost 14 years, so we've had Mitzi for almost 13 years. It'll be 13 years in December that we had Mitzi, I believe. Maybe it's 12 or 13. So Mitzi's a little old dog. Hey, Gina, how are you? And we've always just fed her pedigree. Of course, you know, she was from the animal shelter, so there's no telling what they fed them there. Yeah, we've never had problems with it. And every now and then we'll buy Purina, a Purina brand. Now, Mitzi can have table food because she's had it some off and on her whole growing up with us. Now, my big dogs, you give them table food, and it's bad on their tummy, especially Buddy, because, you know, he's a purebred golden retriever, and table food for him is not good because his tummy's not used to it, so we don't give him table food. And Mitzi doesn't get it very often. Like I said, she's old, y'all, so yesterday I was eating some french fries, and I shared my french fries with her. But, like, when Ezzy was here, you feed your golden doodle Purina one. I think that's what when we get it, I think that's the one that we buy. Purina one. I just don't buy like that expensive one. I was having bad fires homeschooling. Oh no, Judy. I hadn't heard that. Praying for them. It's this wind. This wind is crazy. All right, this looks pretty tacky, doesn't it? Looks pretty gross. We're going to make it. We're going to make it pretty, y'all. We're going to make it pretty. Hopefully. That's my plan anyway. Okay, I'm going to put this up. This is just the one step. I thought it covered it, but maybe, or new surface. I think it just makes it new where you can paint over it easier. Maybe. I don't remember. I can't remember all the ins and outs of the plaster paint. I know I like it. I'm trying to make sure that this is the color that I want, but I think it is just because of the color. I wish I had plaster, but I don't have any plaster. Don't have it. Okay, I swiped a while ago and got my comments back. March is going out like a lion, right? And yes, I know I'm mixing my paints. Probably not the best idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, now I'm just going over it with chalk paint. Now I've got my folk art chalk. Gonna see if it's still gonna take another coat, it looks like. I'm not gonna do that though, because I'm gonna dirty it up. So I'm not gonna worry about it. We gonna make it old anyway. So if we can still see a little bit of the green come through, I don't think it's gonna matter so much. This shelf is, or this tier tray is tiny. We could put legs on it, raise it up, use it as a riser. We can do whatever we want to it, really. But I think I'm gonna leave it just a shelf, or a tray. Just leave it a tray. I think that's my best bet. Y'all keep Miss Cindy with Making It With Mimi in your prayers. She's at the ER. She thinks that her gallbladder is acting up. She has not been able to eat for 2 days without getting sick. She thought she had a stomach virus at first, but it's just not getting any better. So her hubby took her to the ER this morning. She's been there quite a while. If I'm missing comments, I am so sorry. They're not staying up on my screen. But I don't think I am. I think I've got them all. But if I have missed you, hello. Thank you for being here, hanging out. I was going to go live on Facebook, but I thought, nah, we're going for YouTube. We're going to get those minutes. We're going to get them. And y'all, I'm honest. That's why, I mean, it's not the only reason I'm over here. I'm not just trying to get monetized. I'm having a second platform just in case something ever happens to my Facebook. Because like I said, y'all know the bad luck I've been having over there. I proved it yesterday when I showed y'all all those times I've been dinged. I keep getting these emails from Seek Jesus. It's a company that I have an affiliate with, but I can't afford their stuff. they sent me a thing to be an affiliate, and I was like, sure. And then they wanted to send me like a 25% off coupon for a sweatshirt, but their sweatshirts are $67. And I'm like, I mean, I love Jesus and all, but I don't think that he cares or that I pass up a $67 sweatshirt either. It's craziness. I wonder how bad the lag is over here. I should have brought my iPad in here and paid attention. I had it the last time I went live on YouTube, but I didn't pay attention to the lag. I hope she didn't either, Lois. I hope she didn't either, because that would not be good. I know she didn't drink any of the water or anything, but it could have still been some of the food that they ate. But I mean, there was a lady there that cooked for them. Facebook is freezing so much it makes it hard to watch. It's happening on all creators. Well, I'm glad it's not just happening on mine. Also, be sure, don't think it's as bad as Facebook, Susan. Be sure too, when you are on Facebook, to go to your apps in your, my phone is automatically set to update, but the other day I went in and was looking at my apps in my settings, and I did not have the newest version of Facebook. So make sure you have the newest version of Facebook, because when you don't and they're playing everything on the new Facebook, that has a tendency to freeze more on creators too. Just FYI, I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I just hyped and you ready. Good. Parasite, she was so sick. Oh my goodness. Ah! Cancel. I was trying to report you, Kathy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. She was so sick, had to go in the hospital. Oh my goodness, I hope. I keep watching to see if I get any not emails, text messages, because her or Bubba One are supposed to let me know. Bubba is her husband, y'all. If y'all, I didn't know if y'all may or may not know that. Now you do. If you didn't, now you know. I'm just going to paint one side at a time because I keep messing it up. Because I keep laying it on the side that's wet, and that's a big no-no. Big no-no. If there's anybody new on here, thank you for being here. I hope that you will like what you see. I'm a talker, but we get the craft done. We craft and talk. That's what we do. I'm on Facebook as well. We got a lot of siblings over there. I call you siblings because I don't like the word followers or subscribers. That just sounds funny. I don't know why it sounds funny. It just sounds funny to me, subscribers. I'm not a magazine subscription. That's what it reminds me of, a magazine subscription. You know, my brain thinks of the weirdest things. Weirdest things. I tell you. Look at that. I got a big, nasty blob right there. Getting it out, though. Got it out. Ugh. Ugh, ugh. I feel like I'm being all quiet and stuff. I don't know if we're allowed to play music over here or not. I know on TikTok I can play music, but I've only gone live on TikTok once, and I don't know if I was a fan or not. It was fun because you can play a game of getting the hearts. Kathy, they do. And yes, it is badly. It's affecting everything about it. It's affecting the monetization. It's affecting everything. And you know, as a business, you know, you don't ever want to put all your eggs in one basket. But a lot of us started on Facebook, so that's where our biggest basket is. And so you it's sad that we have to jump through the hoops and hurdles, because if you think about it, Facebook runs ads on our videos, and if we were to leave, and we don't get y'all, we don't get that much in payment. I'm not kidding. I think it's like, you can Google it. It tells you, like, for every 1,000 views you get, every 1,000 1-minute views you get $5. So I can go on live, and if my video doesn't go anywhere, if they don't send it out, I get $5 a video. Now, the majority of mine do get up a little bit further than that. So, I mean, I might make $10 or $15 a video, and doing that every day, you know, it's decent, especially for doing something that I love. But for all the hoops and hurdles we go through, and the minute amount we get paid on all those ads that y'all have to watch, especially on replays, if we left, they would lose a lot of ad money. They would lose a ton of ad money. And they need to think about that. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't for sure. I wasn't gonna attempt it, that's for sure, because I don't need any red flags over here. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, Miss Judy. Is she okay? I hope she's okay. I'm sure if she wasn't okay, you wouldn't be on here, but got an itch in my neck. And I'm not trying to take my time on this, like it feels like I know, but this paint is, I don't know what is going on with my paint. I don't know if it's because I mixed them, didn't use a different brush, or maybe I didn't paint this side yet. I don't know, but it looks gross. It's okay, we're gonna make it look old anyway, so we're gonna age it out. I should get hazard pay, right? We should get hazard pay. I wouldn't mind it. Especially right now with Mr. Terry being off work for 6 weeks, y'all. I'm going to have to work hard and heavy. Hard and heavy. It was a God thing. She's so, oh, great, great. That makes my heart feel better. I was getting worried, Miss Judy. Yeah, Terry, I mean, he's got short-term disability, but, you know, short-term disability, you only get 60% of your pay. So, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But it's going to be a shock because he's gotten used to having extra money in his account, and I told him, I said, you're going to have to slow down when you're spending. He said, I know. Because he can't go back to work till like May, I think he goes back to the doctor May 3rd or May 8th. I can't remember which day. Kathy, and Terry can't, like I said, he wanted to go to the store. So we went to the grocery store, but by the time we got home, his foot was hurting so bad, he was like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, well, you were the one wanting to walk all over the store. I was just getting dog food and pop. And then I remembered we needed milk, so I grabbed some milk, and then here we go, all over the store. But, yeah. Kathy, that's what I told him. I've been telling everybody, I said, pray for me. Pray for me. I mean, pray for Mr. Sherry's foot to heal, but pray for me, because when he's home and he's just sitting outside at his little bar watching TV and playing on his phone, it makes me not want to do anything. Because I'm like, well, if he can sit there and not do anything, and I don't mean just when he's hurt, y'all. I understand he's hurt, so I shouldn't think that way. But, like, during the day, even, like at nighttime, once he gets home, I don't want to do nothing. That's why I usually try to have dinner either started or almost done by the time started or fixing to start by the time he gets home. Because I know once he gets home, I don't want to do nothing. Exactly. Exactly, Kathy. Please don't know. He got to be good. We were driving in a car, like just pulled out in front of me, and he is over there just freaking out. I'm paying attention, you know, I'm not a bad driver. I'm probably not the greatest driver, but I'm not a bad driver. And he started panicking. He's like, I can't have another accident. I'm like, well, first off, that wasn't my fault. And secondly, I was paying attention. I was paying close attention. Sir, calm your roll. Did I paint both ends of this? I know I did. This one just still don't look like it's painted. I ain't going to worry about it. It's painted good enough. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do now. Now, I'm going to take... No, I'm going to do... Just kidding. I'm going to do that last. I'm going to do that last. Right now, we're going to put the paper... Well, I'm going to see if this is going to hide. Let me see if I have to put another... This fits almost perfectly inside of here. I don't really have to trim the edges down. It's almost the exact size. And this is, like I said, rice paper that came from Ninny's Napkins. And so I'm just going to kind of crease it in here. No, not right there. It's crooked. Pay attention, Sheila. I may miss your comments for a minute, but I got to get this down in here. It's trying to go cockeyed on me, and I don't want it to go cockeyed. There we go. There we go. Isn't it pretty paper? I love this. Like I said, this one's Ninny's napkins. Tracy may have it in her shop. This one is, I do have the paper. It came in this. It says, it's Stamperia. Stamperia, it is 21 by 29.7 centimeters. I don't know, 8.5 by 11 inches, I guess. I'm gonna take my little rotator tool here, and I'm gonna see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try to score it in an area so that, am I cutting? Am I cutting? Am I rolling? I can hear it. I did. I didn't do a very good job in this one little area, but we're just gonna clip it with the scissors to match up where I cut. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't cut it wrong. And I didn't cut it all the way, so we're gonna have to snip it. This little tool was just from the Dollar Tree, y'all. It's not one of the fancy Cricut ones or any of that. It's just from the Dollar Tree. But it's pretty sharp, and I'd heard good things about it. Now, I'm going to save this because I can get another project out of that. That is, come on. Lois, if we go on any, like, big car rides, like when we go to Ohio to see my daughter, I don't get to drive. Now, great now and then, if we leave, like, too late at night and we're trying to hurry up and get there, he'll let me finish out the last leg just because it's not on any big highways. But I've driven to Ohio by myself, 3 times now. So I can probably drive it better than he can now at this point. All right, y'all. I'm just going to pour some Mod Podge in here. Didn't mean to pour that much. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Boo-booed. We were on Facebook, I'd see all those laughy faces going up. Y'all are probably laughing at me. Oh, I got a lot out there. Y'all probably saw it happening, and I just was talking and not paying attention. I drive better than I craft. Just kidding. I probably don't. I got a lead foot. I do have that. LJ's here. My doorbell just went off. My doorbell is, or my ring is not going off, but it's dinging my phone. Okay. I think I got enough Mod Podge. What do y'all think? Y'all think I need to add some more? I'm going to get it in the corners real good because I want it to go down. It's matte, so it should dry flat. Hi, Irene. Whoop. You got your own YouTube. Yay. Good job, Irene. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Okay, let me get... LJ's probably searching for his key, and the front door's unlocked. Because he hadn't come in the door yet. Okay. Here's my paper. Here's my paper. I feel like I'm repeating. I feel like I'm on repeat mode today. I feel just gonna say the same thing over and over and over. Catch myself doing that sometimes, and I really, really try hard not to do it because I know that people are like, why are you repeating yourself? Okay, I'm not gonna iron it. It's rice paper. I can get out. He's good, Kathy. He's good. Hi, Miss Tammy. I'm glad you found me too. Glad you found me too. I'm gonna try to start coming on here. Not daily, probably, but Monday through Friday for sure. I'm gonna try to start at least once a day coming on here. I'll still be on Facebook daily. We're still gonna be plugging along over there, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna start being over here too. I just don't wanna, I could stay on, I could do, oh, that's cute. Look at that, that's cute. I don't know if I wanna put that rabbit in there or not. You can kind of see the apples, so can't you? Or is that, I can kind of see the apple. I can kind of see the apple. I might have should have put another coat on. I mean, you have to look really hard. Can y'all see that? You probably needed another coat, but it's not bad enough that it's going to be like, what is that behind there? You're not, and plus we're going to stamp it. I was going to say, I don't know if I want to put that bunny on here, but I do, but I got to find what I did with the bunny. So the bunny, and I sanded this. You've had a YouTube forever. Miss Irene, you're funny. So when you get these IOD stamps, with the Redesign by Prima, you don't have to really worry about it as much. But with the IOD stamps, they have like a film over them. So when you first get them, you want to take a sanding sponge or sandpaper and you want to sand it in one direction lightly. You don't want to just sit there and scrub it, but sand it lightly, one direction, and then sand it down. Hey, Mitzi, you got your comments turned on, girl. Me too. Hey, Betsy. I'm starting to get it figured out. I think I even got it set to, not private. Public. Couldn't think of the word. I said not private. I have it set to not private. All right, I'm using this is a Redesign by Prima stamp on an IOD transfer. But Judy, it's so crazy. Thought I was going to break my window on my car earlier. Okay, so I'm going to get this out of your way so you can see. Is that the film? Okay, yeah. I don't want to get paint on my on my stamp, so I'm going to, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's Mod Podge or paint, but anyway. So gotta make sure it's turned the right way. They feel weird. So I'm just gonna ink it this way. Just blot it down. And I should have put it on this little tool that I've got, but I don't know if no, it won't work. So you have a backing that you can put your stamps on, so when you go to lay them down, they stick to this, and then when you go to lay them down, you don't have to worry about it moving or anything. It should go down straight, but this is not going to fit in there, so I'm just going to have to be careful. And I'm going to put just a little bit more ink on. And then, y'all, all I do to clean these, I use a baby wipe, or I'll take them to the sink and wipe them off. And they're easy to clean. So I'm going to take this and just get a little bit of this off that I got extra on here, because I don't think it'll touch my paper, but just in case. So I just wipe that off. I still have some on there, but not a bunch. And I'm going to get where the plastic stuff is so I can hold it. And then I'm going to try to place it down in here real gently, because I don't want to smear it. This is like a little jackrabbit. It's not necessarily, this is not Easter necessarily. And then you're just going to press it down in all the places. You just don't want to move it, so be sure that you don't like smudge it. You don't want to smear it, because it will smear. You want to make sure you got it in all the places, so just kind of go over it. I keep looking up because the comments don't stay, and I don't want to miss a question or anything. So if I have, I apologize. We're going to do a little bit of checking on the top. And this is faint. It's just very, see, it's just like it's not a drastic, like, oh, in your face rabbit. He almost kind of looks like he's blended in with the paper. So I really like that. I'm going to dry him just because I don't want to smear it. And I'm going to add just a few more elements to it, and then you'll have a cute little tray. Like I said, you could put some legs on it and make it a riser if you wanted to. I may change my mind. Oh, Miss Tammy, be careful. Be careful. You were looking for the heart. I know they don't have heart buttons. Now they do have a like, but you have to like go out of the comments to like it. And then you have to come back to the comments. They need to get a little bit more friendly. Woo! I don't want to get my paper dirty. They need to get a little more friendly when it comes to that. You don't have to go in and out, in and out. And there may be a way that I just don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning all the ins and outs of YouTube. I watch it every night. That's how I lull myself to sleep, is I find a crafter who has like a 2-hour or 1-hour video. But I made that mistake last night, and I stayed up way past my bedtime. It was 12:42 when I finally put my phone down. I didn't realize what time it was. So I'm just cleaning this off with the baby wipe. And then I'll take it to the sink and just kind of rinse over it just to make sure I got everything off of it. And then I'll just stick it back on here and I can use it again. Thank you, Miss Betsy. So then he's all nice and clean. But like I said, we're going to make sure and we're going to clean it up a little bit more. Okay, now the fun part. I got that Mod Podge everywhere. Everywhere. All over. Okay, let me put this on before I accidentally spill it all over the place too. Okay, what was gonna do? Black. I need black. That one's almost empty. Okay, these are both the same. And I got another sheet here. So I'm just gonna put some black here. I don't know if I can do this. I'm gonna try it though. Worst case scenario, I paint over it. I just have to find a small enough square brush or square-ish brush. So I think that this will work. Oh, this one might be better. This one might be better. I don't want them big. It's going to take forever. So I'm going to just kind of, I can't see the pattern that was on here before. So I'm just going to start in this corner over here. I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way to do it this way. You can draw them out if you want. I'm just being whimsical with it. And I'm just going up and down. The first two don't look so great. I don't care if they touch. Oh, God. All right, Miss Irene. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you later. And there's no rhyme or reason to these, y'all. And we're going to make them where they're more subtle. They're not going to be quite so in your face. So see, we're just making some little checks. Kind of like what it had before. The ones before were probably a little better. And if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. I just was trying to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. It's going to take a minute, but it shouldn't take too long. And like I said, I don't know. The heavy-handed, just you got to try to be real light-handed doing this. And you want them to kind of touch. I didn't get the first ones touching. And as I go, I'm probably going to get better at it. Maybe not. Just kidding. Totally messed that one up. But you get the idea of it. And it's just a fun, it's, what's the word? It's relaxing. It is relaxing to do. It's probably not relaxing to watch, but see? Can y'all see that? Y'all like this or no? Would you do it? Would you not? Would you have left it? And if we don't like it, we could always just go back and paint like the top layer black maybe, or paint it back white if you don't like it. I just think it's something different. It does add a lot to it. It's just, it's not quite so just, eh. I'm not sure what I did to these first ones over here. I blobbed those together, but it's all right. It's all right. And up here, you got to do them a little bit smaller because it's not as wide. And some of it looks a hot mess. Some of it looks a little bit of a mess. Maybe I should do them a little bit wider, or maybe not as much paint. Like I said, I'm new to this, and you can draw them out. If you were a precise OC, like normally I'm OCD about stuff, but this is just a whimsical tray. So I'm not going to draw it, but you could actually draw your checkers out. Take a ruler with your pencil, mark each one so you know which ones to paint in. But I'm just doing it for funsies. And see, it's really not taking that long. Now, if I would have drawn it all out, I know that like Debbie Rigg and Beth Beck and Char and all them, they draw theirs out, but they're also bigger projects. I don't know how they would do them on these little ones, but I'm sure that they'd probably draw them out, and it would probably be much better, but I don't mind this. I don't mind that it's not perfect, which is odd for me because normally I am a little on the OCD side about things. But here lately, I have been realizing that, you know what, things don't have to be perfect to be pretty. We're not perfect. So why does everything else have to be? I'm better at the bottom than I am the top. Whoops, that looks like that one messed up. Whoops. I'm getting in a hurry. I need to slow down. Need to slow down. Y'all are probably thinking, no, you don't. You need to hurry. We got one more step after this that we're going to do to it. And we're going to tone these down because right now they're really stark. Isn't it true, Mitzi? We is not perfect. Can y'all hear the wind? And I'll probably go back and touch a few of these up. But for the most part, I'm going to leave them. The majority of them are going to get left. You could stripe it. If you don't want to do the checks, you can just put stripes on it. Or like I said, you could leave it. However you want to do it. It's your creation, your creative mind going to work on your... yeah, these over here definitely might have to work on because that one doesn't look bad. And now we're on the last part. And I said they needed to touch, but I'm not touching most of mine. So do what you like. Do what you like, what you think looks good. And I apologize for missing anything that y'all are saying to me. Or am I lulling y'all to sleep with my squeaky voice and my crazy checks? Oh, my nose is itching. I'll scratch it. It's running. Go catch it. Did y'all used to call places and say, is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Oh. We are under wind advisory in Ohio through tomorrow. Praying it's not like last weekend. Just kidding. Oh no, Betsy. It does bring out the black in the bunny more. It definitely does. Whoop. I think it's relaxing to paint. But look how cute that. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm going to hold it up here. Y'all see that it is not anywhere near perfect. But back here, it don't look so bad, right? And I'm okay with that. Oh, well, hello. Does that say Nuggy? Is that your name, Nuggy? Or is that just your YouTube handle? Is that what they call them, YouTube handles? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. I am Sheila with Simply Simple Creations by Sheila, and I am relatively new to YouTube. I mean, I've had my page for a while, but I really don't do a whole lot. I might upload my videos from Facebook over here, but that doesn't make sense when you're talking. Is your username? Yes. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. Share me out to your friends. Love that. I would love that. Well, you don't have to. I'm not telling you what to do, but I would love it if you would. We do a lot of crafting. Well, that's really all we do. Crafting, home decor, that kind of thing. All right, so now I'm going to take my Waverly Wax, y'all. And I'm getting it up in my... Thank you so much. This is only my... I've gone live... Well, other than this week, I've gone live one other time on here. I do, like I said, I put some quick videos out, a few. I haven't done many. And then I've done some of my Facebook videos I've put over here. All right, so now I'm going to take my Antique Waverly Wax, and I just got some in my cap, and I got my handy dandy chip brush, and it's the bigger chip brush. You can use a small one. This one may need a small one, so let me go ahead and get, I thought I had a small one out already. It must be in my bucket of water. My bucket of dirty water. And I'm going to take just barely a little bit, and I'm going to dab it off. Just like I did the other day on the cutting board. And then I'm just going to kind of swipe it down just to give it some dirty. You'll know I like to dirty the things up, and then I'm going to do the same thing over these black lines because it's going to tone them down a little bit. And I'll show you when I'm done. And I'm doing it heavier up here only because I want these black to be toned down. So I don't know if you can really see it on here. I'll take a better picture of it and post it on Facebook later so you'll be able to see it. And then I'm doing the same thing here. Thank you. Mitzi, you sure did. Sister girl, I done already forgot what I asked. I done forgot what I asked. So it just dirties it up, makes it look a little rustic. It doesn't have to be a lot. You could do it with your ink pad if you wanted to. I've found that I like the chip brush better. I like doing it with the chip brush. I feel like I have more control over where it goes because when you use your ink pad, the edges are great to do the ink pad with. But when you get to doing the whole thing, you like almost get a chunk, like a glob. And I'm going to do the inside too. Going to do around even on the bunny probably. Not much, not much. Oh, I think I froze. My phone said 20%, but we're almost done, so it's okay. Make sure I like that. Make sure I got it all around just to make it older. Oh, I bet you are better than me. You draw. I can't draw to... That's a stamp. That bunny is a stamp. I cheat. I put stamps in there. I'll subscribe to your channel too. I like to watch people draw. My granddaughter is she's amazing. Now, I didn't dab that one off as much, so it kind of got really dark in there. But you can always take your, a wet rag or a wet cloth or something and just tone it down. If you got it too dark, you don't like it, just wipe it and it'll tone it down. You are welcome. That is one of the things that I am, I'm a community builder, or try to be. I like to help others build their communities, whether it be here, Facebook, wherever I can help somebody out. So, and then I'm just going to take I'm not even going to put any more on here, a very, very light hand, and just go through here. You can't even hardly see it, only because the paper was already dark, a darker shade. And I don't like how dark this is over here. So I'm going to kind of, and when it dries, it won't look all streaky. So there is our cute little bunny tray. And I'm not going to worry about doing the bottom of it because the bottom you're not going to see. So we just made it dirty. And then we've got this cute bunny with the checks on it. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. I love this. This is my new favorite. Y'all know me. I always have a new favorite, and I think this is probably my new favorite for today anyway. Thank you. If we call places that asked if they're... Oh, yeah, Mitzi. See? It takes me a minute, sister. I forget what I ask. Now, if you wanted to add the extra, let me see if I have a piece of it right here. I don't know if I do or not, or if it's over there. If it's over there, I'm not going to worry about it. But... well, this might work. This might work. If you wanted, you don't have to do this. This is a completely up to you thing. But you could take just a little piece of a bow, a little piece of ribbon, and I'm just doing the black and white because that's what we did on here. and you can just tie a little, you can do it, just have it laying there like that, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You can tie a bow around it. I don't want a bow on mine. I like it just plain. And like I said, we could add legs to it if you wanted to add legs, but I don't think I even want legs. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I may even put a hanger on it, but I'll probably use an easel like this, and I'll display it because it'll sit nicely right there. If I got a bigger one, actually I can bend this back. Let me bend this back. I bend them up when I've got bigger projects so they sit up straighter, but see, we can bend it back in there. There is a cute little tray. I love it, you guys. I do, I do. And then my chip brushes, I don't wash them back out. I just kind of wipe them off and I can use them again. Chip brushes, you don't have to wash as well as you do your other brushes, or I don't. I'm probably wrong to do that, but y'all know I'll use a brush forever. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I will be, or I should be, I don't know exactly, it depends on this weather, this wind, and all of the things, but I should be on Facebook later on tonight. Probably at 7 or 8. And thank you so much. Thank you, Mitzi. Y'all guys have a good day. I sound like I'm Southern or something, right? I'm in Oklahoma, so I'm a little Southern. I count that as Southern. I know it's more Central, but anyway, I love you all so much, and y'all have a great day. You too, Miss Kathy. Stay safe. I don't know what your weather's doing or what everybody else's weather's doing, but y'all all be safe, and I will see y'all later. Bye, everybody.